Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's World Session for March 31st. Feels like this month has flown. This month has flown by, and it feels like time is speeding up. So if you feel that, then what I do is I make sure to slow down. When you feel things speeding up, take a breath and slow down. So thank you so much for being here. Please, it helps me so much to, if you would go ahead and like and share and comment and get this workout healing out for the world. This is for everyone and it supports me and it helps me so much as well. So thank you so much for liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing. Thank you, thank you. So moving right into the session, and what's really coming up so strongly is to anchor this session into the bliss body. But just feel that. Oh, that's really moving. So you've got the dense body of the dense energy of your body, then you've got your auric field, and healing happens spontaneously when you're in the bliss body. There's nothing that you need to do. Healing happens spontaneously. And you don't know when, and you don't need to do anything. It happens on its own. So I'm linking in this whole session, anchoring this whole session into your bliss body, whatever. So your body mind will go ahead and do that. Anchoring into that spontaneous healing. Spontaneous healing. Oh, and doing that, it feels muddled with thought. Oh, there's something I must do, or I think that I must do this, or all of these recipes and thinking. So the connection to the bliss body is muddled. It's not clear. And there's an overreaction or a tension within that connection to it. It just happens on its own. But there's all this thinking. So I'm going to do a seedry to the link. We're going to clear that connection to your bliss body. There's so many, you have a connection to it and it feels muddled and dirty in there, like dirty water. So we're going to run a seedry to that link. It's going to fragment, defragment, recontextualize, reprioritize, synthesize. Oh, there we go. And we're linking that into the physical body, into your own physical body. So you can feel for yourself where you have aches and pains, contractions, discomfort. And we're linking in the consciousness of your own bliss body for spontaneous healing into all of those nooks and crannies where you feel uncomfortable, where there's pain, where there's contraction. And bringing in the consciousness of spontaneous healing. Spontaneous healing. Oof. And that's bringing me right to the midline. So we're going to go ahead and you can feel your midline, right? So the midline of your body, you can go tune into that area. And we're going to run a really nice, gentle Kundalini. No, not Kundalini, that feels too strong. I'm going to run Reiki to the midline. Really gently, starting down, right at the root chakra and moving its way up. So it's going to go through all of the levels of the body. So the physical body, the ethereal body, the mental body, the emotional body. We're running Reiki up through that midline, and it's going to go ahead and clear out karma. Oh, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm implementing or the sacred symbol for karma cleansing in Reiki. I can't say it out loud just because it's a sacred word. And only those who have been initiated into Reiki can know it. So I'm going ahead and running that through the midline, through the Reiki, via Reiki. And I can see it gently moving up through the chakral system. It's clearing up the meridians into the, up through into the belly button, so into the navel, and all of the levels of the skin levels is just moving its way up. It feels so nurturing and relaxing. My whole body seems to be relaxing. I feel like I need a nap right now, actually. And it's moving its way up through the sternum. Oh, if there was a big, right through the diaphragm and the sternum, we're going to stay there for a little bit. There it goes. And it's traveling all the way up now through the throat, through the top, through the pineal, the third eye, up through the crown, and linking up into God consciousness. All right, you can go ahead and tap this in. There's a shifting going on now. I'm linking this to your prefrontal cortex. So for everyone on the planet listening, or whoever listens to the session, your prefrontal cortex will know what to do. Your higher thinking will know what to do with this information. It'll just sort it out for yourself. You could feel into your Wei Qi. So your Wei Qi is your protective, like a layer of protection between the environment and you. So obviously the skin, but there's also a layer of Wei Qi, and that feels really low. There should be some space. I should have a couple of inches, at least a couple of inches, and it should be nice and strong. But this one's really flat. So that means that whatever outside sources, so whether it be other people, so I'm hearing a lot of talking, so people's words, you've got also the energetic things, fields that are coming at you. So cell, microwave waves, 5G, 4G. And then we've got planetary happenings that's coming in as a priority. So solar flares, moon cycles, planetary rearrangement. So we're affected by those things in some way or another. We're a part of a solar system, and we're impacted in some way by the other planets moving around. And some people are more sensitive than others. And the Wei Qi is really low. So we're going to balance out planetary influences, emotional bombardment, even if it's also group thinking. So group consciousness, that hive mind. Well, this is right, this is wrong, this is yes, this is no, without being right anchored in the midline, being anchored within, to discern for yourself, to question, to be curious with childlike curiosity. Well, does this feel right for me? This doesn't feel right for me. It doesn't mean that it's wrong or that it's good. But this is just for me. So really moving out of that crowd thinking back into you yourself, or your own unique individual. But the hive mind doesn't keep coming back to that hive mind, is perpetuating some impacts within the Wei Qi. We want to strengthen that Wei Qi. So we need to do a repair to it. Oof, it's so tired. So how are we going to repair this Wei Qi? We're going to anchor it to the sun. So the sun makes the best disinfectant, right? So if you're not feeling well and you live by the ocean, sun sit in the sun, get by the ocean, your cold is gone. It's just the best healer, the best disinfectant. So we're anchoring the Wei Qi to the sun. So the sun's going to come in and disinfect the Wei Qi, and then the repair is able to happen. Beautiful. I can see that working really nicely. Take a nice deep breath. But this needs to be linked into the Wei Qis of the cells. So we're in the cell. You can think of your body, go into your body. Just feel it for yourself where the cells are weak. Some cells are stronger, some cells are weaker. So we're going into and doing the same thing to the Wei Qi of your cells. So we're anchoring the Wei Qi to the sun so the sun can come and disinfect, and then running a repair to the Wei Qi around your cells. So all 13 cells. There we go. And then they need to communicate better there needs to be better cellular communication. So it's like the lines of communication have been disrupted. So doing a CDRI on intracellular communication, so the cells can talk to each other well. And that connects right back into the bliss, but the anchoring of the bliss within the bliss body for spontaneous healing. Oh, take a nice deep breath. And tapping that in. All right. That is all for today. A nice, lovely tune-up for your Thursday. You can go ahead and listen to the session as much as you like. The repairs will happen again. So whatever was healed today, if you listen to it again within a couple of days, it'll be like updating your computer. So update upon update, healing upon healing. So thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you next Thursday.